We are here with you now, Zach, and wish to share with your audience the understanding of what it means to be the clearest essence of your expression, to express yourself in the most clear way possible. Clarity of expression is one that Zach has found to be particularly challenging in years gone by. Clarity of expression is considered to be paramount, extremely high value today in today's age, as clarity of expression enables you to express the true essence of what you are intending to share with the world today. Clarity of expression is one that most people do not find themselves to be well skilled at. It is a skill that most people have not yet fully developed. And this clarity of expression is seen by Spirit to be incredibly important because on the earth plane today, there is so much that is created in the world that people are unhappy with. And much of what is created in the world today is a consequence of misinterpretation. In other words, the challenge with being clear, expressing with clarity, is at the root cause of much that humanity is unhappy with on the earth plane. If the individual, if you watching this video, listening to this transmission right now, will take it upon yourself to develop the skill of clear expression, you will find that it is far more easy to achieve the goals that you truly desire. Clarity of expression is not something that is only restricted to the words that you choose when you speak. Clarity of expression is seen in many different ways, many different aspects of your beingness, because when you are with other people, you are not only communicating through the usage of your voice and the language you speak, you are mostly communicating non-verbally. Much of this communication goes beyond body language. It is in fact transmitted through your energy field, your auric field. And so before you have even had an opportunity to open your mouth and speak words, before you have even used your body, you are already communicating to people around you the quality of your consciousness, the quality of your intention, the quality of your soul in those moments. And this is what it means when people speak of vibes. I'm picking up the vibe off this place, this person, this event, this thing. Everyone, whether or not they are consciously aware of it, are always exchanging vibrations on an energetic field. Vibrations that are both being received by you from other people, other sources, and being also transmitted or sent from you to others in the world around you. And so when you include this holistic understanding of communication to include vibrations that are transmitted between individuals through daily life and interactions, you become aware of the importance of the consciousness that you are emitting at all times. Consciousness is another way of saying your level of emotional vibration. And your level of emotional vibration will determine the closeness that the connectivity, rather, that you currently have to your creator. The more shameful that you feel, the more guilty that you feel, the more negative you feel emotionally, is indicating to you the degree of separation that you have placed between you and your creator. Now, you can never be totally and completely separate from creator, otherwise you would have no existence. However, you create the temporary experience of being separate from your creator when you are in a lower emotional space energetically. When you are in one of these lower emotions, this is the quality of energy that you unknowingly emit through your energy field. This energy is then sent to whomever is around you, and they are picking up or receiving those energies. And whether or not they are consciously aware of the energies that they are receiving from you. They are receiving these energies, and on some level, the energies that they are receiving from you are influencing their perception of you. And so this is what it means to communicate and express in the most clearest way so that you are truly understood. The more that you vibrate in a coherent way, that is to say, vibrate in greater sync with your creator, in greater sync with source. The more that you vibrate with greater coherence, the less that really needs to be said by you when in communication with others, because your energy field is doing the speaking for the most part. And people are picking up the quality of your energy field and forming snap judgments and opinions about you that happen much faster than they're consciously able to recognize. And they're able to then, in a blink of an eye, notice and perceive the essence of what you are. And from that perception, they determine whether or not they're going to continue in an interaction with you or not. They determine whether or not you have something that is of value to be learned from. They determine whether or not they want to include you in their lives or want to be included in your life. And so this is what is occurring that goes far beyond the words that you speak when you are interacting with other people. So many people today on the earth plane take it upon themselves to try and perfect their language or speak in ways that will try and impress other people, completely unaware of the fact that they're already speaking very clearly and very loudly to the environment around them by how they're vibrating in their consciousness, in their energy field. So if you want to put your best foot forward, if you want to give your best, your most authentic expression to others so that others can leave an interaction with you feeling as though they've either learned something or they've benefited through being in your energy field in some way, then all you must do is value how you feel. How you feel will determine how you communicate nonverbally. How do you feel on a regular basis? How often do you even consciously notice your feeling state? Most of the time, the average person is unaware of how they're feeling. And this is what it means to be living unconsciously. You will be considered to be a leader in your field if you take it upon yourself to simply bring your conscious awareness to how you feel. As you practice being consciously aware of how you feel on a daily basis, what will happen is you will notice your feeling state more often. And as you notice your feeling state more often, you will then make new conscious choices to adjust your state of feeling so that it is more in alignment with your creator. These are emotions such as love, such as acceptance, such as neutrality, such as courage, such as forgiveness, such as acceptance. Acceptance is a state of frequency that we wish to dive deeper in throughout the remainder of this transmission, as it is a frequency that will enable you to neutralize any negative vibrational expression in the moment. Because if you're vibrating negatively, then that's what you're communicating. And so if you want to release that negative communication and automatically shift your vibration to something that is much higher, then it simply becomes necessary to accept what you are experiencing in the moment. This is only a choice. Most people find it challenging to accept what is happening, only because they've practiced so much being resistant to what is happening around them through judgment, through control. Every time you are harboring, you are holding one of these perceptions in your body, mind, in your field of judgment or control, you are then in resistance to what you are experiencing. You are essentially saying, what I am experiencing, what I am perceiving right now does not have the right to exist in the way that it is. And I want it to change in some way. And when it changes, I will then feel how I want to feel, because this external object or event or person has now met my expectations. This is not acceptance. This is resistance. And when you are in this very subtle yet very real expression of judgment, judgment is what you are teaching. Judgment is what you are then communicating to others. Despite what the words that you speak, your energy field is speaking louder. So when you choose instead to accept, what you're doing is choosing to let go of the judgment or the control, the condemnation energy that you have in your unconscious field, in your energy field. It's a conscious choice. It does require practice. It does require vigilance of the mind to be aware consciously of, yes, I am currently replaying on a loop this judgmental thought form. And this must be what I'm communicating energetically. And so in those moments when you notice that judgment circulating through your awareness, through your mind, become aware of what is being judged by you and simply choose to let go of what you're judging needing to be different. Choose to allow it to be what it is. Choose to accept its existence for what it is, as opposed to saying its existence in the way that it's showing up in this form, in this way, in this moment, is somehow negative or unworthy of acceptance because, well, I don't like it. It doesn't meet my expectations. Choose to accept its existence, and you will automatically notice a shift within your vibrational state. This vibrational shift that occurs in your energy field will then be what is communicated all around you and is reaching people that you are not even aware of. And this, on a higher or deeper level, is actually what it means to truly lead humanity, because you are leading humanity into higher energy fields by your own example. You are the walking example of what it means to embody a higher energy field. Others will be attracted to this higher energy field and feel interested in some way, and some won't, and that's okay. Because to some people who are unwilling to hold those higher frequencies within will feel threatened. The fear within them will feel threatened by the expression of light within you. This is okay. Use that acceptance, that choice to accept, in the very same way for this individual. If they become triggered into some negativity as a consequence of encountering your light, your acceptance, allow and accept them using their free will in that way, in that moment, and you will know even more what it means to be in the level of acceptance. This is what it means to communicate in the clearest way possible. Recognize that you are so much more than your physical body. You are so much more than only the voice as a mechanism of your communication. You are an energy field. That's what you are. You are a spiritual being using temporarily this physical body to animate the consciousness of your spirit on the earth plane. You are a spirit using a body to animate the quality of your spirit while in the earth plane. You are spirit. You are not a body. And in order to embody a higher consciousness of your spirit, more of your spirit, then simply choose to see, choose to perceive in ways that the spirit does. The spirit does not resist. The spirit does not control. The spirit does not fight or force. That's the domain of ego. That's the domain of the lower emotional fields. Choose to be the way that spirit chooses to be, and you will communicate to other spirits the quality of higher spirit. This is what it means to truly communicate. This is how you communicate with clarity, a clarity far greater than what most people are accustomed to communicating. This is our teaching for today on the importance of spiritual communication and clarity of expression. We thank you for the opportunity to share the wisdom of Atrioun with you in this moment and look forward to our next transmission. Thank you for joining this teaching today with Atrioun, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.